concentrate, I'm always in my mind. Keep them outdone. Hold them in the shadows, I will not relent. Bring them to the gallows, watch as they descend. I don't believe that it's all just black and white, no in between. I won't retreat unless I have the one to hold so close to me, standing by my Never hold on, never hold back. Time rolls on, a life off track. Life moves on and mine to crumble, they don't hold me back. I don't need to fight alone, I'm moving with my pack. You can't say I like the passage, but my soul it never lies. And I can't stay always waiting while your heart is turning black. I don't believe that it's all just black and white, no in between. I won't retreat unless I have the one to hold so close to me, standing by my
Hey, welcome. I'm Kent. I'm working on painting the Cumbre Vieja volcano on the island of La Palma in the Spanish Canary Islands, just off the northwest coast of Africa, kind of in the Gulf of not the Gulf, but the opening to the Mediterranean Sea. The volcano erupted this past year, 2021, from September 19th till December 25th. And the picture that I'm painting is from December 14th at 6:11 p.m. This is my fourth time working on this piece. So I hope you enjoy. Hope you're having a good day and all that happy stuff. This sky in the video still does not pick up any of the colors. It appears. There's some color in there though, I promise. There is. Alright. On this. Something. A little bit. There. Pull up my picture so I actually see what I'm doing. I don't know if any of that'll stay there though. If you watched any of my time lapses, I have a tendency to sometimes like throw some things onto the canvas and it gives me an idea, I guess. And then I change it and end up putting it back later or whatever. It happens. Okay, I'm done. Just kidding. I do need to think a little though about where do I want to even start. Something like that. No idea if that is. One of those ones. I need to work on this cone. I do. So remembering what I did. No idea if that's even it. Okay. Down there, like that. Too brown. Sort of brown. Oh man, that's no. That's not what I wanted to do. Maybe. Yeah. So if you just came, don't know anything about this volcano, when it erupted, caused 7,000 people to be relocated. And over 3,000 structures were lost. The way that volcano eruptions work is there's a waiting period after the volcano stops erupting before they say it's over. And this photo is from the beginning of that waiting period. So technically it stopped. Right after this photo, or right around the time that this photo was taken. Which is pretty cool. Really, I don't know exactly where I want to be going yet. To be honest, I'm just kind of painting in some darks. And eventually I'll be like, oh yeah, I need to work on that. Because that's still, I don't know. I can't decide. I know I want to work on the cone, but I can't decide what I want to work on the cone. Ooh. My computer just did some weird flash thing. Some dark stuff in there. Yeah. So far though, this painting is going quite as planned, I guess. I will not complain about the direction that it's been. That. Something like that. Like that. something. Something like that. Got some things going there. Things going like that. Something like that. And then this dang thing. Maybe that will end up all right. Some stuff there. So some of these little spots will need highlights for the shadows, I guess. Yeah. There's some Something like that. Man. Looks wild to me right now. Pretty crazy. That part. Just needs some love. And I just did that. Just messed up my hole. Kind of. Weird little shadows up in there. Something like that. And that needs to go. And there. Something like that, I think. Uh-oh. Something. More like that. Something like that. Yeah. I'll go over it. Need a new one. My hand. My hand's wet. I need to fix what I've done. Oh man. That's not gonna work. So that is too much like that. That's better already. strange. That should have some. Can't get comfortable. Can't get comfortable. No. It's weird looking to me, but I like it. Strange. Strange how I do like that. Let's see. Just a sec, sorry. I think that I don't know. Yeah, I was totally like alright. It's like dang, nobody came. It's like I swear that. Oh. It's like I swear that people are gonna be here. Alright. Yeah, I can see the chat now and it's actually working. I think. It appears to be. I think we're good now. Hey Gypsy, hey Electro. Yeah, I was like sitting here like, huh, nobody is coming to watch me. Strange. And then I decided maybe my chat box was not refreshed, whatever. Yeah, it's looking good. I don't know, you always like, the artist always gets all frustrated kinda at times. But I think, yeah, when it's done I will be happy with it. It's just those in-between stages. No, I'm not hurting, I'm just can't get comfortable. I don't know. More, it's as much I can't get comfortable like painting. Focus. No, I don't know. Focused. Like, I don't know if you, like, I guess you guys have been here the whole time, so like, Yeah, that part. You've seen me jumping like jumping around. I can't make up my mind where I want to focus yet. You were even early. Yeah, glad to see you again. Awesome that your chickens are growing up and you got some better hatches like that last time. That's a good thing. Oh man, now I don't know where I was at all. Hydrate. At least you guys could see each other while I was not seeing you. Okay. Yeah, so I added some preliminary details while I was by myself, sort of. I thought I had another live going somewhere. No, I was just trying to not talk or not be silent. Because I didn't know anybody was there, but I didn't want to be like miming it. Yeah. Yeah, so how's everybody's day going? Yeah, my parents turned it on this morning, like yesterday's, when I was up there. Well, I don't know what size TV he's got. It's big though, like giant. I think it's bigger than 60, even like 75 or something stupid. And I was like, huh. Like I'm like always wondering if you can see the brush, like little things that I do. And I was kind of surprised at what you guys can see, actually. It's kind of cool to see that or whatnot. Yeah, it is good to have Gypsy back. Now when like Kenneth shows up and there's, I don't know, the whole, whoa, Nikki's here too. Hey Nikki. Yeah, like the whole crew could be here in a little bit. Or a lot of it anyway, whatever. The majority of it. Oh my gosh, that looks so good, thank you. It's getting there, it's, move my head out of the way. It is a work in progress. Yeah. Hopefully it looks halfway normal, how it should. I don't know. I worry about that because I don't live there, and being on the island, like the webcam was in some weird spot and zoomed in, and like if you went there it probably would look different, I guess. I don't know. But I'm painting it anyway. So hopefully it looks good when I'm finished. It's so real. That's cool. Cause I hope that's my hope, yeah. I want to paint out a good picture and all that for the end of the volcano, cause it's over for now this time. Yeah, a few more and it really will be like the whole crew back together. Well, thank you. Means a lot coming from some of you, especially you. But yeah. Hopefully it gets even better before I'm finished. One thing for sure is that like in this room, the whole painting looks a little bit hazier, tiny bit hazier than what it does in real life, but not, I don't know, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that everybody got to come and hang out while I paint on this. I just got to figure out where what my direction is. Probably down here. Need to fix that now that I did whatever I did. Maybe it won't be too bad. In real life, it looks hazy because of the gases pissing out of it. Yeah. Is it still like... I guess, like, as the lava all cools, it's gonna, like, degas or whatever, oxidize, whatever terminology be proper. But yeah, I'm sure there's still steam or whatever. I never thought of that, but yeah, it's gonna do that for a while, probably. How's the air? Is it pretty clean, or is it like, I don't know, does it stink and stuff now all the time? Never thought about some of it. Like, I knew before, but it's been like a couple months now, so it's a lot better. Oh, no. Some stuff there. It kind of keeps going all the way up into there. Some funky things. We are certainly getting there, kind of strange and kind of yesterday. I saw Rachel here too. Our numbers are growing again. Yeah, like yeah, it's just that's so weird to try to figure out when everybody's available. I think that you're distracted by the Vahajana. Yeah. Don't know that word. You can still smell when you drive by close, like rotten eggs, yeah. It's not as bad though, like in town and stuff, that's good. I don't remember you saying that. Strangely. Yeah, I don't like that spot at all. color to put there. Sulfur dioxide. Still places you can't go because of the toxic gases just hanging out in there. I bought this brush at Hobby Lobby and it's like spinning already, and I only used it like once pretty much. I don't like that particularly either. Part of it. But part of it, I don't know. Thinking and all that. Rotten eggs, yuck. So my sister bought a cabin, a new cabin. She already had one, but she bought a different one. They're trying to sell their first one now. Hopefully they do. Hopefully it goes well. But the new one is on a volcanic, in a volcanic like complex of mountains or whatnot. And their water is super sulfury smelling. My Wi-Fi, I don't know. Hopefully my Wi-Fi is not dying. The camera froze again just now, or it's like super laggy. And right before it came on, my Wi-Fi was completely off for a little bit. So if I die, I don't know. Hopefully not. That camera though, like it has issues sometimes. Okay, now we're like super green again. I'm gonna restart it though, maybe. Cause it's, yeah, maybe not. Alright. Don't touch it. See if it works for a minute. You love the softness of the haze? Yeah, like other people told me that my paintings are soft. I've heard that word before. My dad says they're all dull and gray. And I was like, yes! Sorta. I like dull. I do. That part needs to be a little like softer. Kinda. I don't know, when I first started I didn't have any where is that? Oh, her cabin. Maybe, yeah. It's yeah, sorry, I like got distracted and quit talking about it. It's like outside of West Cliff, Colorado. It's like an extinct volcanic range or whatever. And yeah, their water there like kind of smells like sulfur. I don't know, maybe I said that. But yeah, it's pretty stinky. There's supposed to be some kind of filter that they try to get in to like help with it, but it's coming out of the ground, like out of that volcanic stuff, so I don't know. Yeah, muted is a good thing. I like dull, natural. That's my, yeah. nature's pretty dull most of the time. It gets vibrant, but a lot of it's pretty dull in its vibrancy. Yeah, so the mountain range painting is like that I painted, I don't know, the something beautiful or whatever I called it. That painting was probably like 4 miles from her cabin. I went up there for New Year's and stayed with her for her birthday. It was pretty awesome. Check out the new place. You hadn't looked at the screenshot for a few days now, and you recognize the volcano in the picture in your memory. Yeah, it's getting there. It's weird because my chair is so close, and I get so focused or whatever painting, and then I gotta back up, and like traditionally I would take photos. Bloody volcano's missing. Yeah, theirs is interrupting or nothing. It's long done, but still lingers. Yeah, I'd take a photo and then I'd look at the photo, and it's kind of cool doing the video thing because the way I got the screen set up, it's kind of the same thing as like looking at my photo. It gives me that distance and stuff that I don't have, and I don't have to actually take the photo or whatever. Some people, I guess, they look in mirrors and different things. Everybody's got a little trick they do. But when I'm this close, it looks sloppy. But it's getting there. I don't like some of the edges that I put. Some things. Yeah, I couldn't tell you who all was there when I took the screenshot or whatever, like that day on December 14th at 6:11 p.m. their time, but there's quite a few of us, like, out of the group or whatnot, that are actually there. It was pretty cool. It was pretty, I don't know, yeah, after seeing that thing for so long, like, it was definitely one of the prettiest parts of the video that we watched. For sure. And then it ended, so that made it pretty cool on top of that. So did it grew from like here? All that was like after the eruption? Or was it like all that was after the eruption? Yeah, it looks better from a distance. The camera's further away than like where I'm sitting. All my paintings definitely always look better from a distance though. This is the way I paint. not super good at painting up close, pretty like. I've gotta get some more colors though mixed up. I've been procrastinating it even before I knew that my chat wasn't working. At the time of the screenshot, everything was just right, at the right place and the right time. Yeah, I could not agree more. What color do I even want? Probably a brown or a gray. The wind, the light, colors, everything. Yeah, it was. I even like the people that were there. Like, oh, I'm not. That's just me. I'm not being hard on myself or whatever. If you watch some of my other paintings, it's like, yeah, it's. I don't know, yeah, I just I talk smack to myself to keep myself motivated or something, I guess, kinda. What do we want? Hopefully the camera doesn't die again, because I'm gonna back up for a minute. Let me do that. Try that. Try something. It all grew up from the eruption. It's just literally just so. It kind of went like or something. Uh-oh. No, I did it. No, I did it. Every artist sees sloppiness of the... yeah. I don't know. Every artist is hard on themselves or whatever, too. That part looks better. That part could be not as harsh. Don't look at it. I have a lot of happy little accidents all the time. Very good at them. Like, yeah, just keep doing those until it's perfect. You have enough accidents and it's eventually good. Sorta. That's a little harsh in real life. That's like part of part of what you guys see, like when they say it looks kind of sloppy, it's just the edges of the lines or the paint is too rough or something. I don't know. Something I've always like tried to keep off of my paintings. The way I learned. If you Google the first video of when it started, it was just a small cloud of smoke bursting through a flat hill. Happy accidents are fun. No one would imagine it would just keep erupting and get so huge. Yeah. That's why I said, like, on one of the other videos, like, I started watching it at first for like a week or something, and I kind of figured it would go out, and then like a month later or whatever, I'm like, that thing is still erupting, like, what is going on? Then I stayed and watched for a while. No, I wasn't. When I was doing that, I was blocking it out so I couldn't see it because I was looking at the screen in my reference photo, but I wanted to not look at that while I was trying to look over here. Just one of those things. There's something I could do. Like, all this is just stuff. I don't know. None of this really matters so much, but the details matter, I guess. It's all just little tiny, like, tiny little changes now. So this part I need to work on still. I keep avoiding it. I would have never guessed that it would have like broke its own records or whatever. That's pretty wild, I guess, and not something that I would have thought was gonna happen. I'm glad it finally like ended and only the one person lost their life and everything. Like, it wasn't worse than it was. I mean, a lot of people lost houses and stuff, but I mean, it could have been a lot worse. I'm good. I'm not. Yeah. I feel alright. You looked at a photosphere. And it was really just the song. Huh. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Like, that's, like I was saying before, some of what brought me to YouTube algorithm bringing me to the volcano or whatever was from watching mine exploring videos and seeing like the underground geology, like where the veins of quartz like came up through the earth or whatever, through the other types of rock and stuff. But then they cooled and never burst out of the earth, like, but it's volcanic type of things. And just seeing like the sheer size of some of those, I guess they would have been cracks until like the quartz or whatever like penetrated up in there and then cooled. It's pretty wild. Like some of those lava tubes or whatever, I guess they would have been, I don't know, lava chambers or whatever back then. It's pretty interesting though to see some of that underground Kano. Kinda. Alright. The light color. Not too light. Not that orange. Here we go again. Oh yeah. We're struggling. That means it'll be perfect when they get there. And I'll have more paint. The real version of making a mountain out of a molehill is, yeah, it is that, huh? Yeah, those people who need a lot of prayers now. Bad situation going on. Not good. I don't know what could be done, unfortunately. But I'm pretty sure that the right side will win in the end. That I do believe. When that end will be, I could not say, unfortunately. Okay, this color is not ever gonna get there, I don't think. I'll have to start over. Maybe, I think. The whole world could do it, take me a step back and just chill out in the moment, yeah. I don't know, after the trucker protest thing, the truckers were protesting the border being closed and the mandates and stuff, I guess. It's too gray. So that won't work. Yeah, that's a bad color. Fail. Try again. See if I can remember what I did. See. Okay, that gave me that color, pretty much. So then, a little lighter. They're protesting the mandates, but now Trudeau has enacted an emergency act. No, I didn't. Yeah, that guy. I don't know about him. But I don't live in Canada. Some weird things going on. It's still pretty dark. Maybe I need to wash that. I know our truckers are convoying to Washington right now. There's a lot of a lot of live feeds on that. And there's a lot of live feeds on the Ukraine stuff. So I'm glad you guys chose to watch me paint instead of all of that. Probably I don't know, yeah. A lot more interesting, that stuff probably. I haven't checked on the US trucker convoy. I saw it the first couple days. It was getting pretty big though. Yeah, I like to watch other stuff, people, smaller things. I kind of like the Sky News though. They seem to be halfway reasonable most of the time. So that is that color. Okay, that's what I was doing. I was gonna see. It's still kind of there. That's good. Maybe. If I can keep the thing how I want it. I don't watch mainstream media either. I had to get a computer now though, and Wi-Fi, so I did do that. Didn't have either of those before. Yeah. DC's its own place. That's for sure. Yeah, I loved all you guys too. I'm glad that everybody was able to find me and all that. It's cool, it worked. I figured out all this computer nonsense. Good thing it was me and not Kenneth trying to do that part. Yeah, make love, not war. Sometimes that's, yeah, it's there though. Don't forget it. Don't ignore it. I don't know what we can do about it, but try to stay informed about it, maybe. Okay. This part needs some work. From there to there should be one. That's a better color there. Maybe that better. Gives that better. Yeah. He's been here. He was here yesterday. Probably feeding the birds or whatever right now. Since he's not here, I don't know. He's probably got a pretty decently home or something. Because he said yesterday, I'll never get rid of him again or something like that. So he'll be back. That's for sure. And Red found me on my scooter site. And I tried sending him a PM a while back, but he never answered me again, so I don't know if he's seen him or not. Yeah. He said it again too in the chat too. He's determined. It's good. I'm gonna take a break real quick. Use the restroom and some stuff. And I shall return. See you guys in a few minutes. Hey, I'm back. You gotta go. See ya, Nikki, if I missed you. If you don't make it back, I don't know. Thanks for coming. The Negan was in a comment somewhere too. He's got my channel anyway, so hopefully he shows up sometime too. I don't know who else is out there. I tried to find Todd, no luck. It's about the only other one I could really think of. These gloves are hard to put on when your hands are all sweaty and wet. Yeah, okay. So, where am I? Still stuck there. If I put some more of that, I'll put some of that in my thing. I think it's just the wrong brush. No, that looks better actually. Yeah, it's just too dark. Too dark. That part needs to be darker. On the bottom. Yeah, once my dog just really goes in berserker mode. I'm gonna keep tinkering with this for a while today. I can just get my mind in the mode. Haven't heard from Bailey in a while. I might try giving her a shot. Yeah, I forget, like, I meant to say other than the people that were on the WhatsApp at least, but me, you, and Monkeys and Mush are the only ones that have been checking it for like a month, so there's people there, but I don't even know if they've seen the like thing. I've had quite a few views, so I assume that a lot of those are actually volcano people and not random people. Some of them, like my self-portrait, got a lot of people actually searching for self-portraits or something. On that one, on the analytics stuff. But I don't know about any of the other ones, like some of the older ones. I had more views on the time lapses, for sure, which is okay. Whatever. I'm not too concerned about that stuff, particularly. It's cool, but yeah, if they come, they come. That should be more like that. Everyone on our crew group are all Kano people. Like on the WhatsApp, yeah. But nobody looks at it at WhatsApp anymore. Nobody checks it. Like I can look and see who's read what. Nobody reads them. I don't know about the other groups. Like, life causes me to step away from time to time. I had to walk a friend home. Yeah, I knew that. Electrode said he talked to you, and I talked to you shortly before that. I knew you'd be around when you were around. Yeah. Everybody's life has different challenges at different times. That's what happens. That's why we call it life, I guess. Yeah, like what I told you about earlier. Yeah, things happen and we have no control over and all that. How can you click on the actual message and then at the top the little I button, info button, and it'll tell you. This part does not look like that. Alright, there's something that I can focus on. Sweet! I can definitely paint this corner. And it's gonna need it from like the lava flow to the corner. And the lava flow needs to be like more color in it. And that's the one I don't like. try that. And see what happens. Can't tell at all that I even put anything on there. On that part. I don't know. I wasn't watching when I actually did that. If you could tell or not. So I can definitely see that needs to. Yeah. You learn something new every day. Hey. What can I say? I was a teacher once. Let me impart you with some schooling. What else would you like to know? Might be a good time to ask. No. I wonder about something. What happens if I take that and do this? And do this. That didn't work. Right. That did not work at all. Sorry. I taught electronics, basic electronics. So like simple like DC, some AC circuit stuff. Troubleshooting like using a multimeter and some of that type of thing. My original job in the Army, I was a radar mechanic. Worked on radars, fancy radars that tracked mortars and rockets. And yeah, so I had that little background, good background, and I was going to college and they made me a teacher's aide or whatever. Helped me like not have to work while I was in school as much and stuff. My department chair was this really nice lady named Jackie Long. I liked her a lot. She was awesome. And yeah, she gave me kind of a job at the school or whatever. And then she was like, hey, can you go to this night class and help her like with the lab? Right? And I was like, okay. And I showed up and the lady was like, oh, you're teaching. Go ahead. Like day one, not. I didn't even get any warning. It was just like, you're a teacher now. And I was like, okay. And then like that, I don't think that was a whole semester, but the next semester they actually like had me as the teacher. And then I don't know I think I taught some before my second deployment to Iraq and some after. I don't remember for sure. I know I taught after, but I don't remember for sure. My school time was, I started a 2-year degree in 2004 in January semester, and I left that town in 2009, and I still didn't have a degree. But I had to drop out of my classes like 2 times, and then another time I shouldn't have took finals, but because of the tornado in Greensburg, I couldn't take my finals. But all my teachers kind of gave me good grades, or gave me grades anyway. Yeah. That could be good. Yeah. My Spanish teacher gave me a grade, like a B, I think. I think I got a B, maybe it was a C. But even if I aced my final, I should have failed the class. And she was the only teacher that actually made me come in after the semester was over and take my final. So, yeah, that was pretty cool of her. I think she just graded my final, and like the rest of my semester didn't matter, like the homework and stuff I didn't do. Not sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's strange. Yeah, like my first semester, so in 2004 I went in January, right? So after the first of the year, like say college semester probably started like the 10th or something of January roughly. And I think I found out I was getting deployed the first time on the 16th. Like, so it was like I literally, if I had like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday night class, cause I was going to night school at that time, and I went like Monday and Wednesday, and then like by Friday I was on my way to like, or knew I was on my way to go to Iraq or whatever, so I was like, I won't be back. And the department chair lady was actually the one that was going to teach that class, but then she quit teaching when I came back. And she was just the boss by that point. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I was just gonna further some, well, I don't know, I don't know if I was gonna try to get my degree or not, but I was gonna just kind of learn some more about some of the electronic stuff at the time. And I decided to take a night class or whatever. I don't remember why I did originally at that point. When I went back to school, I had not been working at the same place anymore, so I was gonna go to full-time school then. When I was teaching, I was a full-time student too at that time, whatever. Yeah. That's like half my life story, I think. Kinda, sorta. What do I not like right now? Staring at it from a distance. I don't like that I can see like the stretcher board behind the canvas. I don't know if you guys can see that line or not, but I surely can. Like the canvas pressed on the board behind it and like left a wrinkle kind of a thing. Okay. I need to work in there. I saw what I wanted to do. This part needs the most attention. I can't believe how big those chickens got. And just, I don't know, I guess I can. Birds grow pretty fast, but I still was not expecting that. I could see where that line was on the WhatsApp that you posted earlier. Yeah, where the sun, that was like out, I took it outside real quick on the sunlight. But yeah, you can kind of see where the sky is not as white in that picture. I mean, it's still kind of white, but, or whatever, kind of all the same color, but there's more color in it. It's still kind of, it's a lot better today, but it might actually need a whole nother going on to, whatever. I like that better now. Yeah. I'm sure that helps, like if they can just run around and eat grass and grubs or whatever they find in the yard themselves and not be completely dependent on you. I'm sure it helps. I want to change that up next. Right in here. I need something different. I just had like a funky line that I didn't like. Yeah, birds do grow really fast though. Like I never realized it, but a couple years ago, my grandpa or my great aunt, one or the other, had like a dove nest like right on their back porch, and the little babies like poofed up and were like full dove size almost in like 3 days or whatever. Like their feathers were kind of pin feathers or whatever still, but yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna work on. Was that? There we go. That's not. Something like that. Stuff there. Some shape. You started a mealworm farm just for them? Huh. That's kind of cool. I don't know, it's yeah, it's like I was telling Kenneth, like his son's getting into ham radio, and I'm like, as long as he enjoys that, like, yeah, if he wants to do that, then it's really cool. Like the chicken thing, like, I don't want to grow chickens, but it's pretty awesome that you do, and you like it or whatever. Like, yeah, makes me smile. Yeah, all the chickens should be free range until they run around with their head chopped off. Just trying to fill in some thin spots on there now. I do like where it went. A lot. You agree with Electro, even though you deal with the predators, you still feel the benefits outweigh the risk. You had another coyote attack not long ago, but the rooster caught and kicked his ass. I would like to see this on video. It'd be pretty cool. A chicken beating up on a coyote. I still think you need to, like, get you a herding dog for your herd of chickens. Take them to the state fair or something and, like, get a little bridge or something and, like, have the dog herd them around on there, like, I don't know, herd them around, you know what I mean? Make a little corral for your dog to herd the chickens around. Be pretty awesome. He's a badass rooster. I don't know, I guess if you as a rooster and you're gonna get attacked by a coyote, you'd probably try to fight back too. You should actually, Gypsy, like, if your chickens are ever in like a chicken ball, you know, like fighting or whatever, do they ever do that? Like, you should try to get a picture of it. Where they're like jumped up in the air and one of them's upside down and the other one's like on its back or whatever, like, be pretty cool. He lost most of his tail feathers. She's good. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, you already knew what I was doing. Yeah, she's good. She played frisbee twice today right before I came on or whatever. So, yeah, she's pretty content right now. She understands, I think, like, when I'm painting. She's always been alright with it. So, like, the studio room, the man, like, had carpet and all that, and I'd refinish the floors, and, like, I bought my first canvas or whatever, and I, like, literally put the first layer of paint on there, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun, but this room's not gonna work. So, tore out all the furniture and the carpet, and like redid the old hardwood floors that were in here, resanded them and stuff, and then painted on my first picture. But like, yeah, she was around like that whole time, so she kind of knows this room is strange, and I'm always working when I'm in this room. Yeah, try and give me a picture, because I think it'd be really cool, maybe, if, like, the right thing to paint 2 chickens in, like, a chicken ball, like, with the watercolor. I don't know how it'd work, but it would be pretty interesting, maybe. When I went to taxidermy school, my instructor mounted 2 chickens, like, all like that. Sometime in his past. So yeah, that's where I got the idea from, stealing it, but I'm sure somebody else had it at another time too. Doing the painting instead of actually like taxidermy though, and that's not not as much of a copy. So next time that I work on this, I want to get my sky to look righter. You were working on setting up chicken TV? Oh yeah? Nice. So you can have a chicken chat? Yeah. So yeah, I want to get the sky to look better. And on the ground land levels, I want to do some things, I'm sure. See if I do that. You want live cams in the coops? So they're getting some security cameras. Nice. So like mine, this camera is my Note 8 and some app that it just came on the screen like right when I said that, their little watermark thing. But it just runs on like Wi-Fi. So if you got an old cell phone, you can use that app if you got Wi-Fi now. And then like you kind of, it's one way to cheat a camera. But it does freeze on occasion apparently. This one. I don't know, maybe I need to bring my Wi-Fi thing like into this room too, instead of having it at the other end of the house. Maybe that would help, I don't know. Oh. There's a little hair. How many more is there? That's the one thing I haven't done on this painting is use my fan brush. Because it sheds so bad. One of them, the mountain scene painting, when I did it, like it's on the time lapse, so you can't really tell. But like I swear, like half of the painting is me like actually not painting, but like picking hairs out of the painting. Same thing like the good goat. Well, I guess I only did the one goat on the video. Like when I painted the sky on that, literally like half of me painting the sky was me like picking hairs. You have both an old phone and a Wi-Fi, yeah. Rewind a little bit and you'll see like the name of the app that I'm using pop up on the thing. No. I'm just on Wi-Fi or like regular router or whatever. We've got good internet here though. So like 15 years ago, it was fiber to the house. Like all over town or whatever. A rooster booster. You're giving your roosters COVID shots? Oh man. What's the world coming to? No, yeah, though, yeah, you can try like going to that app and see if it works. I'm sure you can find some other ones too, though. You had to brush the shed so bad, and it was horrible picking off hairs. Yeah, like I didn't do it a lot this time. The first time when I painted, I guess like when I painted the sky, like on a couple of other ones, I was going kind of ham with the brush. My dad was like, "Is that how other people paint with their brushes?" And I was like, "I don't know, yeah." But yeah, like so if I bang on my fan brush or do that, like paint hard with my fan brush, it really sheds. And my very first painting, I had no idea like that I should be picking hairs off of the canvas. And when I went to varnish it, I was like, oh man, it's really dirty. But we learn from our mistakes and we improve and get better. I do like looking for the hairs now. It's became this obsession, I guess. That picture that I took earlier outside with it, there was a big old dog hair like right in the middle of it. But I got it off of there later. Obviously. Come off of there. Yeah. So it's kind of awesome, really. I don't think I'm done with it yet though. And I'm very much like where it has gotten. So yeah, I need to definitely fix my sky up. It just needs to get more on that. Kinda, I guess. You crimped yours down because yeah, I just use it till they get like this one. Whoa. That one's pretty like beat up in the middle from stabbing it on the canvas and stuff. Like that, my first painting though, like that was how I figured out how to get achieve some of the looks that I wanted, was to like bang on it with that brush. So like that's what I did. Like, and then when I painted the mountains, there was a big like field of grass. So I'm like, I know how to paint grass. Not make it look boring, or not just like a big old flat, completely boring grass, whatever. But not like grass. I don't want to paint like that. I don't know how. I don't know. I know how to, but I don't have any desire to paint every blade of grass ever. Not my daily deal. It is really taking shape. You're loving it. Yeah. All we need now is like Bushcraft to stop in and give us a check. And it'd be epic. Hi, Miss Hattie Dog. Let me take these sweaty gloves off. You're too short. I was gonna let you be on the camera, but you're too short. She's all wound up and ready to play, but I'm done painting on it today anyway. I am gonna have to do like one more for sure. Probably one more. That's about it, would be my guess. Like, I don't know, today was strange because I never... Well, I thought you were like intentionally doing it like the volcano or whatever, like a bushcraft type of thing. Like, it should have been I'm totally lavaing it or whatever. Like, kind of thought, I don't know, my bad. Dang it. Lost my train of thought again. Yeah. Oh yeah, like, I never could get a train of thought today. Like, I just scatterbrained the whole time I was working on it, but I don't think I screwed it up any. Not really, like, there's no major, like, what the heck was that, or whatever, but I was just, yeah, so jumping around all over the whole time. But it turned out well. I think it looks good, I don't know. The screenshot and the one we got going now are, like, pretty much done, like, whatever. The screenshot is more just, that reference is like useless at this point almost, kind of, but it's there. it resembles it though, so like that's the good part. But yeah, it has its own life or whatever now. It's pretty cool. It's something that hopefully we can always like remember. When that crazy dude from Kansas you met in the chat room like said he was gonna paint a volcano and he did. Yeah. Let me see. Today is Monday. I am probably not gonna work on it tomorrow. It'll be Wednesday or Thursday even, because I want to let that sky actually like dry good and dry. I mean, it's not technically dry for a year, but I want it to be pretty touch dry before I go back on it again to get it to do what I really want. And the rest of it'll be the same way by then or whatnot. But yeah, it's definitely coming along. It's getting there. It does look like I remember it. Let me close this because it's this reference. Close my reference so that I don't see it, and then maybe I'll see something different in the painting that I don't like. Instead of trying to look back and forth, I need to work on just work off the painting now. Honestly, I'm done with my reference at this point, for sure. And the biggest thing that I don't like is just from what, like, my finger should be like the color it is down, and then this part up here needs to just get a little bit darker, just a touch. From about here up, basically. And then this can just get some little tiny stuff like I did today, I think. Yeah, so it'll be either Wednesday or Thursday before I go back to it. And then after the volcano is painted, and then I'm gonna start doing some watercolor things. And the first time it's gonna be a comic, so if you got any cool ideas for a subject matter, let me know. It only needs a good word. I'll draw you on. Yeah. So, if you're new, thanks for watching. This is the Cumbre Vieja volcano in La Palma, in the Canary Islands of Spain, the mouth of the Mediterranean Sea off the northwest coast of Africa, and it exploded on September 19th, 2021, and it finished its eruption on December 25th, 2021. And this photo was taken December 14th at 6:11 p.m., kind of at the end of the activity. So it's cool. It's kind of my tribute to the end. Yeah. If you want to do the like and subscribe and all that, go ahead. Be cool. And you'll click the bell. You'll know when it's gonna get finished or whatever, I guess. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out and watching. And we will let you know next time we're going to be back on. to hopefully finish this one, I think, but don't know yet. Gotta stare at it for a while. Rewatch what I just did, and that'll kind of, I don't know, that was another cool thing about watching, being able to watch the video journal thing is I can see, like, except for the one where the camera died, I get to see what I did. Kind of, I don't know, it gives me a good mental picture of it and all that, so yeah. Okay, I'm out. Thanks for hanging out, watching, all that good stuff. Peace, love. Pray for the people in the Ukraine and anybody that's got the COVID stuff going on.